you might just think that your losses are always the market's fault, from the news to volatility to the reversals and all that stuff. But the brutal truth is that even the most perfect setup that's waiting right there with 600% gains, waiting for you to just snatch it right up, can still be completely messed up. And most traders don't even realize that. So chasing after better setups, better strategies, and better indicators may not be the problem, because I see it every single day with students who are legitimately intelligent in trading. They know how to trade. They know their setups and their risk. They know their trading math. It's all there. And yet they keep blowing accounts. The reason why is because the trade itself is not the problem. It's how they approach it internally. And by the end of this video, you're going to see why any trade, no matter how clean, how A plus, how perfect it is, can still be ruined, and what to do instead of just throwing more money at it. If you want to hear what I have to say on this topic, make sure to subscribe to this channel and smash the like button so that you don't miss other videos like this. And if you want to take this topic deeper, I have a private training you can watch for free. It's the first link in the description box. I'm going to break this video down into parts. Part number one, the market is not your enemy. The market doesn't care about you. I'm so sorry, but it's not out to get you. The reality is most traders are going to blame the market anyways. But if you actually think about it, every single loss you've ever had, doesn't matter how many of them, but were they all because of the market? Sure, some news hit that you weren't aware of. There were some setups that were invalidated, but the majority of blown trades and losses are you. It's your behavior. It's your approach. It's your internal state. And I want you to take a second and really consider that. Any trade you make, perfect or not, can be ruined if your brain is in the wrong place. And the part that shocks people is that you can know how to trade and still be in the wrong state. That's when the greenest trades turn red. And that's when your discipline is going to collapse. And when you justify just one more trade or justify over leveraging. Part number two on why your internal state is going to change everything for you, because it changed everything for me. I call it your internal state. And what I mean is the way that your brain feels and reacts while trading. Are you focused? Are you calm? Are you neutral? Are you carrying a frustration? Agreed. There's some boredom, fear from the last trade. It doesn't matter, but even one tiny misalignment in your state is enough to blow a trade. It doesn't matter how perfect it is. You can see all of the signals and the math and the risk, and it will not matter if your brain and your mind is not aligned. You will make decisions you don't even notice until after the fact. But most traders don't even stop to check this. They trade because they know how. You know how to trade. They think that's enough. You know how to read a chart. You think that's enough. But the thing is, knowing how to trade is not the same thing as trading with intention. And so if you keep thinking your losses are the market, you're never going to get this. You're always going to blind yourself and feel like, oh, it's the market's fault. You're never going to actually want to look at this. But the market is a mirror of your internal state. And every loss is a reflection of the trader that you brought to the market. And the myth of fixing the loss, which is part three. This is where most people get trapped, because you take a loss and your first thought is, I need to get this money back. So you add more money to your account, or you push your leverage, or you reset your account and you push harder and you chase setups. And the worst part is that you feel like this is logical, because it is, because you already know how to trade. So why wouldn't you go? If you know how to trade, why wouldn't you just go back and try again? But the problem is you think you can brute force it. And that's exactly the wrong approach, because more money does not fix a misaligned internal state. Money can't fix that. Continuing a trade doesn't fix that. Trading again doesn't fix that. All those things do is stack more mistakes on top of the first one. And the kicker, really the funny part, the better you get at trading, the easier it is to lie to yourself. Because you can see the setup, you know the math, you've done this before, you've made profitable trades. You can rationalize literally everything. You can literally rationalize something that's completely misaligned. And that's where even the most profitable strategies are going to fail, when your state is not aligned. I made a video about the two types of losses. There's only two types of losses. A loss is either the market invalidating a perfect setup, or it was you breaking the rules. There's only two types of losses. The critical insight is that neither of them are fixed by taking another trade. None of them are fixed by adding more money or reducing or increasing your risk. Your job is not to fix those trades. Your job is to align yourself before the next trade. And in that video, I go deeply into how to do specific solutions for both types of losses because they're not the same. You might be trying to fix one type of loss with a different type of solution, and it's never going to work. So watch that video to know what strategy to use for what type of loss. But market is literally a probabilistic environment. Nothing is broken in the market. The companies and industries and the institutions making multi-million dollars every day don't care about your 10K month. They're not trying to get you out of the game. Nothing needs to be fixed because nothing is broken. And when you lose, actually nothing needs to be restored. The only thing that matters is your execution over time. And that starts with you, not your trades. Part number 5, how to actually start aligning. So how do you stop blowing accounts even when you know how to trade? You start by checking your internal state before every trade, mentally, physically, emotionally. You ask yourself very simple questions. Am I trading because I want money? Am I trading because I need validation? Or because I'm bored? Or because I'm calm? Or actually, I feel really neutral. I'm just ready to execute my plan. Because if you're not aligned, don't touch the charts. Even if the setup is perfect, because you will mess it up and you will leave your money on the table. You'll leave profit on the table. You'll make profit and go give it back. And even if that opportunity seems huge and you don't want to miss it, you're so much better off waiting until you feel neutral because it's cheaper to trade that way. It's a very expensive problem I'm solving on this channel. And this is not about discipline. It's about structural alignment. It's about actual structure. And your nervous system will guide your success. Or it can guide your failures if you let it. But if you want me to walk you through the exact framework my students use, and I use it too, to stay aligned, stop overtrading, I want you to check out the free private training that's linked in my description box. It's the first link in there. For part number 6, we're going to discuss some common internal traps. We're going to talk about some red flags. You can watch this video for the top 10 red flags of traders who are about to blow their account. Here's what I see every single day. Traders who are experienced and know how to trade, but still blow accounts because they ignore internal flags. Though number 1 is emotional entanglement from previous trades, 2, overconfidence after a green day or a green week and you ignore risk, you risk everything. Number 3 is frustration after a loss and trying to go get it back immediately. Number 4, being ego-driven, having ego-driven trading, proving that you're right instead of trying to prove yourself you can follow the rules. And number 5 is lack prioritization. You are trading for excitement, not strategy. You actually care more about these opportunities instead of your profit. That's just a summary. I recommend you go watch the 10 red flags video. But if you recognize those flags in yourself, when they pop up, you can actually change them in real time. And that is where your P&L actually starts to show the trader you actually want to be. The truth is so simple that any trade can be messed up. If your internal state is off, it doesn't matter. The most profitable traders succeed not because they're smarter or luckier. Succeed because we can control ourselves. We can control the thing that matters the most, and that is ourselves. So we're going to stop blaming ourselves and we're going to start just observing ourselves and catch ourselves in real time. If this video hit home for you, I have the free private training that walks you through the exact alignment steps, the exact checks, alignments, and frameworks that my students use to stop overtrading and start trading as a neutral trader. The link is in the description, and I invite you to watch it right now. It's a very short video, about 15 minutes. Grab a snack and watch it before the day is over.